The Federal Energy Regulatory Commission held the first of 6 hearings on a draft environmental impact statement for the controversial PennEast Pipeline Project in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania tonight. Instead of a full hearing, the agency would only allow the public to have 3 minutes to provide their comments to a stenographer. The Delaware Riverkeeper Network and other environmental groups held a press conference before the event began.
FERC has issued a 1,174-page draft environmental impact statement and gave the people just 45 days over the highest holiday time frame in our region to review that document and prepare substantive comment, and expected in their public notice that that comment would be delivered by September 5th, one of the biggest long weekends we have in our region. And then, to make it even worse, FERC scheduled their public hearings right smack dab in the middle of that 45 days. So now the community didn't even get 45 days to review the draft environmental impact statement and create their substantive comment. Now, as of tonight, the people who came to tonight's hearing, they are being given a mere 24 days to review 1,174 pages, to digest it, and to craft a careful substantive comment for the record. That's not a public comment. That's not a public hearing. This is not a public process. FERC doesn't work for the people. FERC works for PennEast. And we are here to say no. We are here to say, stop PennEast. FERC doesn't work, and we're going to stop this pipeline.
We don't intend to let them ignore us. They've created this public hearing, but it's not really public if you don't get to say your comments in front of everybody.
The PennEast pipeline will put my family in danger by deforestation. The bear, the deer, and the owl, all the woodland animals will have less places to go. PennEast will remove over 25 acres of woodlands from our state game land 168. Stray bullets have more of a chance of hurting my family due to the removal of large trees. Our aquifer will also be in danger due to the pipeline. It may leak and contaminate our water. The aquifer is all the water that we share for Lehigh. A lot of people in that area. Also, PennEast made a deal with Blue Mountain Ski. These two corporations are putting their needs before the needs of millions of people and animals in our area. And the National Environmental Policy Act that was put into place should be enforced. Putting a natural gas pipeline on state game land and the Appalachian Trail is hazardous to our community and to our forests. In April 18th and 19th of 2015, we had a large wildfire that burned over 400 acres, and that we had to evacuate for. And I'm not sure how many people ever had to evacuate for a forest fire, but it's extremely scary.
But one thing that didn't get mentioned yet, and it's really important to understand that since this is not just a bad process, it's a bad bureaucracy, because we have a commission that's supposed to be there to represent our best interests, holding a hearing, giving people virtually no time to prepare for it, and not even making sure that their website is working properly. These people have been struggling to just go to the docket, get information, look up their old comments, look up the report itself, and they can't even access the website. We have contacted FERC about this, and they have zero interest in modifying their process whatsoever to benefit the people they're supposed to be serving. So it's an extra outrage to me that they are doing this, and they are doing this in some sort of guise of holding a public participation process.
And Riegelsville was passed a resolution against this pipeline over a year ago, and last Wednesday we passed another resolution asking FERC to drop this DEIS and start over again, because there's obviously lots of deficiencies in it. If you open up the document and you search for Riegelsville, the very first thing that comes up is the announcement that they're coming across or very near our source of water for Riegelsville. We are a public water company. And the second statement right after that says that there are no private or public wells within 150 feet of this pipeline. And I can show you one that's 25 feet from the pipeline in Durham Township.
And we're here today to take that rubber stamp out of FERC's hands. We're also here to say that DEIS, the D doesn't stand for draft, it stands for deficient or dangerous.